Welcome to Module 3 for the course. I want to take you through our work for this week. So we move down here to Module 3 in the website. This is a short week of work because we have our face-to-face this Saturday. We'll be meeting at the seminary 8 to 5 at the Portland Center. So I'll see you there bright and early, ready to go 8 and 5. Now, in preparation for this week, we're not going to do a discussion. That's the main thing that's different about this week. We will be doing the topic we're taking on this week has to do with creation theology in particular. Over these last three modules, we've been trying to get a handle on the theological themes in the Old Testament that form the stuff from which we make theological arguments and claims about God and the world and what God's up to. The first week we focused on the various forms of what we call salvation theology in the Old Testament, and there are 15 of them. And you've begun to get a handle on what those are. Last week we focused in on the second major cluster of ideas having to do with the character and core values of God. Character of God being mercy, core values of God being justice and righteousness. In this third week, we're beginning to move into the center of our topic for this semester, creation theology. But we're seeing it in the context of the larger and the wider theological elements of the Old Testament. And so the text that you're looking at for this week take us right into the heart of this in Genesis chapter 1 and Genesis chapter 2. There are these two inductive studies. Watch the movies related to those. And then here are the texts. Download them, do your own inductive studies, upload those just like normal, and have that done by Friday. Difference is then we won't then go on to do a discussion. Instead, we're going to meet face-to-face in class. This week, I want you to do 2 hours worth of reading. Now, there's more than 2 hours worth of stuff here, but I want you to make a selection of the items here and of your choosing and read through 2 hours worth of stuff and then give us a reading report about that work that you did. The other main thing I want you to do in preparation for our meeting on Saturday is to choose a topic. Make a tentative selection of a topic. You do that by clicking into this item here, and you'll see listed a whole bunch of proposed topics that you could focus on. These are ones that we know are in the Old Testament and in particular, but stretch across the New Testament as well. They are aspects of creation theology, and that's what we're going to collectively work on together, are various aspects of creation theology that are talked about that together form the pieces that inform the bigger picture, the rich set of ideas surrounding creation theology in the Hebrew Bible and then on into the New Testament. So I want you to make a selection. Pick one. And in order to get the 10 points that are available to you, you got to pick one before we meet on Saturday. You can change it later if you need to, but make a choice, make a decision, and do that now in preparation for our time together. Then we'll finalize those selections and prepare a bunch of materials to begin to work on for those reports. So let me see, I think that's it. Your discussion, since we're not having a discussion, there is a discussion forum, but we're just using it as a place to make one posting about your discussion about the topic that you're going to do for your report. So punch into the discussion area, but you'll see it's not a place for us to do a whole bunch of posts. It's just this one post having to do with the topic you're going to make your report on. Go back, there's a few more instructions about this. Back up further on the page here. Choose it. Yeah. So we'll see you Saturday, and we'll talk more about this part of our work together. Thanks. Bye.